Hello, it's quite late-ish, and yeah, we're at Reykjavik now, and we've just been out for a meal, and Monks is here. I have no idea what happened there, but the weather here is nicer than in England, and I have no idea what it's like in America. If you want me to give you a message, then Facebook me, and I won't. And we start travelling tomorrow, so there'll be some exciting places to show you rather than the inside of a guest house. This is so annoying. I just made this clip. I'm going to have to make it again now, and I've got all these people watching me. Hello, day 2. Hello, people. It's windy and it's raining and it's cold, so we are definitely in Iceland. Snæfellsjökull, where Jules Verne set his journey to the centre of the earth, is over there, surrounded by cloud, so you're not going to see it. So just make kind of rumbly noises and pretend you're boring into the earth. Yeah, Amelie's in the mid-centre of the earth.
She was in the car.
I thought she was in the toilet, but she was
oh shit, there's a French person coming. Jim, I thought I'd film at this point because we have something for you. We've eaten at your place. And for those of you with an interest in Sigur, we are currently in Ólafsvík, which is where they start the Hammer movie with the old man walking up. Bonjour. Starts. Don't know who it is. Just a friendly local. Bonjour is Icelandic for piss off and leave me alone, you strange woman. But where the Hammer video starts with the old man walking the children up the cliff, and he throws them off the edge, like they like using the Glossally video. They don't actually fly though; they drop down to the sea and die. The air around here has been doing some strange things to me. Tomorrow we move on to Siglufjörður, and then we're going to go on and go somewhere else. Stop watching this now. Hello folks, welcome to Siglufjörður. We're now in the extreme north of Iceland. It's raining. It wasn't earlier today, but it's raining now. This place is so isolated, we have to go through a tunnel to get here after going through mountains. Obviously the fog has come down heavily, we're surrounded by mountains. Yes, the rain is here. Monks is here. Monks would like to show you where we actually are. So basically, where Monks' mouth is right now, then if you look down here, there we are. You see where it says 21? At the very top of that. That is where we are currently right now. We're staying in a crazy hostel. Today was mostly travelling. We did a little bit of stopping around. We went to Blenders, a place we go to quite often, and we've driven past Tramnes and Flirtevik for the Sigur fans. There's nothing really there. There's a lighthouse which is some way away, and Flirtevik is just a stretch of coastline with nothing really particularly exciting to speak about. Basically, Tony Monks would like to know why you posted that comment to his fan page, because he doesn't do that. I do that, but he doesn't. And tomorrow we are having a fairly early start to go towards Dalvik, and we're leaving the car there because we're staying in Dalvik overnight. And tomorrow we're going to Grimsey, which means we're going to cross the Arctic Circle. Everything is still beautifully bizarre. Thank you for looking at this one. Look at the next one when I post it. Farewell. Okay, you wanted something more picturesque. Well, we're at the island of Grimsey right now. We couldn't get to Grimsey because the ferry only runs a couple of times a week and the website lied to us. So we're staying at Dalvik at the moment, and this is the site we have there. This is for Claire's benefit, because Claire said, "Oh, show something exciting." Me speaking to the camera wasn't exciting enough, woman. And this is a pool of something or other with some stuff there. Right, we're just doing lots of filming and bits and things. Yeah, so we took a boat over here. The crossing's about 15 minutes, and we are driving on tomorrow through Akureyri, and then we're going to end tomorrow at Mývatn, which is crazy geothermal place. You'll like that one, Claire Selwood, who wants the video clip. And yeah, so it's the weather. You see, the weather's quite nice. We're already being dive bombed by the bloody Arctic Terror that has flown straight past us, and we still have to spend the night in Dalvik, which is fine because the hotel's pretty good. And there's not really much happened. We passed through 2 really huge, long tunnels today, which was pretty fun. And oh yeah, and on the boat across, I saw for the first time ever in the world a whale whale was swimming alongside the boat, which was awesome. It was quite distant by the time I saw it, but I still saw it, which was quite fun. So that's the clip for today. You're getting nothing more than that. Oh, one final thing, Jamie Smith, for God's sake, will you take off that stupid blue bodysuit? You look ridiculous. Hello, there will be several clips today. At the moment, we're in Husavik, and we're at the notoriously famous Icelandic Phallological Museum, and I think it's pretty safe to say what this is a museum of. From the specimens you can see behind me, someone has feelings of inferiority. It's quite shocked. There's other places to come today, but this is one of the most unusual museums you'll find. Second clip of the day at Ásbyrgi, which is a big canyon thing. Been here before. Legend has it was where Sleipnir, which is Odin's horse, stuck his hoof down, but I think that's a lie. It's fairly still here, as you see behind me. It's quite nice. Let me just show you. Big canyony thing. A big pondy thing. Best is yet to come. Hello, the third and final video clip of the day. We are now in the middle of nowhere. We drove for 25 kilometers over it was sort of like gravelly thing and through lava fields after leaving Ásbyrgi, and we've now arrived at somewhere, Claire, just for you. You wanted somewhere nice and impressive and stunning scenery. Let me show you the biggest waterfall in Europe. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dettifoss. You may just see Linus at the edge of the picture. He is, hang on, at the edge, hang on, he's there. See there? That's Linus just there. I'm nowhere near it at the moment. I'm about maybe 300 meters from the fall itself. But there we are, that's it. I've waited years to see this. And now, I better let you know, let me see, yeah, it's 7:15 here in Iceland, which means it's 7:45 in England, which means in 50 minutes time from when I'm filming, I believe it's Act 1 of, maybe Act 2, anyway, it's one of the two, of rehearsals for Pranks of Production, A Midsummer Night's Dream will be starting. And so I thought I'd better just, you know, get a few bits in. There ain't no sense sitting on the fence all by yourself in the moonlight. There ain't no thrill by the watermill all by yourself in the moonlight. There ain't no fun sitting beneath the trees, giving yourself an hug, giving yourself a squeeze. Life's a farce sitting on the grass, all by yourself in the moonlight. Ah! And to close today, a message from monks. Hello. It's day six, and we are still at Mývatn, and at the moment we're at Hufti, and beyond me you see the lava formations, which looks like an old ruined castle in the lake. Today is a very special day in Iceland. You can hear from all the celebrations going on and the fireworks all around us and people dancing and laughing around the lake. Today being June the 17th, it is the 200th anniversary of the birth of Jón Sigurðsson, who is like Iceland's equivalent of Winston Churchill. He was responsible for fighting Hitler in World War II. He'd already been dead for about 100 years, but he did a damn good job considering that he was no longer alive. Clip 2 of the bicentenary of the birth of Jón Sigurðsson, and we're at Dimmuborgir, and there's far too many tourists around. Some of the ones are the group that I'm with. But big lava formations. This is all entirely handmade from old ladies. It's knitted from various rocks. They get through loads of pairs of knitting needles because obviously the rocks are usually stronger than the needles. They can take weeks, some of these, to create. But the thing is, if they get wet, they shrink in the wash. And as you see, there was a previous Dimmerborger, and the rain came, and that's it now. Still a Dimmerborger, and we're now at the Kerkja, which is a big lava thing. I've been here before, but it's a cave. It's a cave of lava. It was a big lava bubble explosion went and made this place out of lava. Back again at Grotagjal, which is the underground pool where I was here last year, and I said it smelled really bad. It still smells bad now, but not as bad as last year. The added bonus this year is that there's a big sign outside saying that rocks have fallen from the roof recently and it's going to happen again. And I'm standing right next to great big fissures in them, which is scary. That's fissures, not fishes. There's more to come in a moment. We're back at Nammerfjall. The smell is atrocious. That's a bubbling mud pool thing. It's like we visited a sewage farm, basically. It's a great place. Wish you were here. And here's the trail of steam it lets off, just to let you know that it's as fierce as it looks. Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me. This is the 500 krona note, and here's Jon Sigurdsson, whose 200th birthday is today. Look at him being all red and smug. Dead. And dead, rather like we feel right now. We're currently standing, the last stop of today, at the Viti volcanic crater at the edge of the Krafla volcano, which is over there. Now again, becoming lost in the cloud. We were completely lost in dense cloud and it all cleared and it's going to come in again and we're going to die up here. But there's a crater down there. Krafla was going between the late 70s and the early 80s, and it's now stopped going. But the crater is down there and people go swimming in it in the summer. Now is the summer. Notice snow. Now look down at Viti. And now look how we've climbed up. My legs hurt a little bit. Just a moment to show people on Facebook. It's 11:15 at night in Iceland. The others have gone off for a swim. I was spending time on the computer instead. Much happier doing that. This is Lake Mývatn, and this here is where we're staying for 2 nights. We'll leave tomorrow, but as you see, that's the view. It's just lava formations and lake and pseudo craters. For Andrew Firth's benefit, that is a pseudo crater. Very briefly, it's where lava flowed over a lake and the water turned to steam and burst through. Oh, I just fell over, but it didn't hurt, so no comedy amusement there for you. And here's the room in which we're staying. I've been sleeping there. Linus has been snoring there. And this is where I've been doing my stuff on the computer, uploading clips for you. Very good connection. We're back at Godafoss. We were here last year, but last year the weather was atrocious. Today it's just a bit crap. Mandy, this is where crunchies are made. We stopped for food in Akureyri, and I thought you'd like to see on the menu guillemot, whale, and catfish. These are cowberries. Yeah, cowberries. I don't know what they are. These are desserts. Okay, another stop. This is just for Sigur Rós fans who know the movie Heima. The gig that was done outside in the canyon with the mountains around it. This is Orkneydalu, and it's here. According to Linus, you know, there's the kind of flea market going on where they're playing the 78. That's this building. And if you want to know the mountain range, it's quite a famous mountain range in Iceland. It's the outline of the mountain range is used, like in England there's the Thames TV thing. It's a similar kind of thing they have in Iceland, and it's over there. covered mostly by clouds, you can't see very well, but the peaks are very distinctive. Ruined outhouse at Oaksnadella, and we found Froggy. Hi Dad, happy Father's Day. It's midnight here in Iceland. Yeah, that's as dark as it's going to get. We're in the middle of nowhere at the moment, but because I can't phone, I thought what I'd do is just make a little video and send it through email, which is a bizarre thing to do. But I hope you have a good day and hope the present arrived in time and that it's suitable. If it's not, blame Mum because she suggested it. Take care. See you, oh God, in a few weeks. Cheers, bye. Hi everyone, welcome to Steinstade, which is again in the middle of nowhere. It is currently midnight. This is as dark as it's going to get. We stayed here last year. It's a great place. It's an old converted school. Let me show you old converted school. Massive window, and my room is that one there. And we had a fantastic time earlier on today. We went over to the church, which is over there. Let me show you mountains first. Mountains, middle of nowhere. Church in distance. Church. Just see top bit of church there. Church. Finger going down on church. Crush church. And the sunset was going behind it, and there's mist going from thermal pools beyond it, and there's Icelandic horses around. It was an absolutely magical time. We're now just over halfway through the holiday, which is an annoying thing, but we're next going on to Djupavik, which is the most wonderful place in the world, and I'm rather looking forward to that, and there will be clips from there aplenty. Okay, we're at the Samkalp in Blundus on the way to Hornstrandi, and look at the size of the apples. That's my hand, genuinely. They are huge. We're back in Djupavik. I'm so happy. We're home. We're home. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! It's Freya.
It's Freya.
Hi, Freya. Hello. How are you?
They're the same. It's smaller. Yes, she's smaller.
Hey, monks. So, I have my room for the next 3 nights, and this is the view from my window over Djupavik. Good morning from Djupavik. What more do I really need to say? Now, if you look over to the hotel there, my window is that one, where my finger is.
I think it was a brave decision to move to Djupavik, to open a hotel in these days, 1984, 85. There was no tourism like today in Iceland.
And no internet.
No internet, exactly. I think the phone connection broke many times, and the roads was more worse than now. And no tourism in the West flow with this machine to the front part of the factory. And by blowing something, you need less power than just lifting it up, something heavy up.
Yes.
So that was the main idea. How can we reduce the need of electricity or energy?
So for those people watching who's Sigur Rós fans, this is where they played the Djupavik concert. But you knew that. Hello folks, it's the 21st of June, which you knew. And it means it's the summer solstice and longest day of the year. We're in the northwest of Iceland, and at midnight tonight we're going to go to Ingolfsfjörður and we're going to see the sun set and then rise again without setting. Pretty much, because we are just below the Arctic Circle. Look at the weather today. It's been crap for a week, and today, it's fantastic. So I'm going to go and look at Klaus's photography exhibition in the factory now, and we've got some strange videos to film today. We should all know our limitations, and I think this one is mine. I'm halfway up the hill stroke mountain at the side of Djupavik, and at the top, well, I'm a short way from the actual waterfall itself, but from here on in it gets so steep it's not really safe. But there we are, fairly close up. There's the waterfall. Doesn't look very impressive, but when you see how far I've come, if I show you the factory down there and Freya the dog sitting down there, there's Freya. Gone down Freya, and there's the factory down there. You see the ICELAND as well. So yeah, that doesn't look real, does it? It looks like a kind of old 50s postcard that's been hand tinted. Mental. And obviously there's no vehicles, nothing. You see no people, no cars, just me and a dog. Why do you come to Iceland? We have finished the jigsaw. Yay! This is Ingolfsfjörður, and this is the much larger oil tank there. Never been here before, wanted to get here for years. This is another abandoned factory, but this is really derelict, and it's solely populated by Arctic terns. It's really like Day of the Dead. They're vicious things, they've been dive bombing us constantly. It's currently 10:30 at night. Oh God. Monks, what are you doing behind the wheel of the car? It's just that you can't see over the top. I thought I'd better show everyone. That's Anna. There's Janus. There's the French one, don't know her name. That's Amélie. There's Javi, Nicola. That's Linus. And this is me. It is now, in Iceland, gone 1 AM. And this is the summer solstice now. In about 20 minutes, the sun, as you can see, shining so brightly beyond, will be at its lowest ebb and go up again. It's a bit of a bummer really, because you know we wanted to see it, but we're not going to. It should be over there somewhere, and this was the perfect point to actually see the sun go down and then not go down and then come back up again, because it's the longest day of the year. It's the summer solstice, but I mean we're quite close to the Arctic Circle, and we're here, and there is a rock formation over there which is in the wilderness in the middle of nowhere that I wanted to see. It's a dragony thing, and it's over there. Probably too far for you to see it clearly on the camera. Can you just see? If I zoom in, it'll get blurry. See, pointy bits. It's damn cold here, but you know, what do you expect? I hope you liked that wonderful clip introducing you to my travelling compatriots. Bye. Today we have to leave Djupavik and have to return to Reykjavik. You know it's a crazy thing when you say you have to return to Reykjavik. Nah. I'm off to the oil tank to play a track on my Walkman that was recorded in the tank by a band called Hrun in 2005, before Sigur Rós went there and played Guitar Jam in the movie Heima. So it was just an idea. I wanted to sit in the oil tank where it was recorded, just stick it on my MP3 player, and yeah, I'm going to do that now.
Ég beið eftir þér, ég beið langa stund eftir þér, og Og nú ég hraun, ég mosavaxið hraun, djúp undir bergið slær slær tröll hjartað
Back to Reykjavik now, and we stopped on, I don't know the name of this route, I haven't checked the number, but it's a number, and we're about halfway back, although we're taking a detour so it will be longer. We stopped in the middle of nowhere for a pee stop, and nothing. It's sunny, it's warm, the sky's blue, it's a very peaceful place, like it. We're at the Reykholt, fairly close to the interior, but not on the interior, and with Snorri, which is where Snorri Sturluson was murdered in the early 13th century. Snorri Sturluson, I'm sure you all know, worldwide, was an Icelandic hero in history. This is one of the oldest archaeological remains in Iceland. It's the oldest stone thing that they know of that's complete. There's his bath, fed by a hot spring, and there's a troll. No, it's gone. Continuing our going late to Reykjavik detour, we continued along Route 60. No, 50, I don't know, it's one of the two. But anyway, we're at Hruunfossa, which I've been to before. And it's quite nice. But it is all... Well, it's basically, it's made from Lego. And Lego and pipe cleaners. But they have done quite a good job with it in the circumstances. That's Giannis, he felt very left out about me not mentioning who he was. Just down from Hruunfossa, this is Barnafoss. Violent. Hey, we're back in Reykjavik. It's 20 past 10 and we're all hungry because we've not eaten today, so we're going for food. Except food is ordered. It's Thursday morning, the last full day here. La 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 la. Can't hear you. I'm off right now to meet Ingelara Baldsvindur at the National Museum. I meet up with Inga pretty much each time I'm here because she's the curator of the historical photographic collection at the Museum of Photography. And well, I've got a big collection, obviously, and I'm meeting her this time because I have two original three-dimensional stereo views taken by Amundsen in the 1880s or 1890s, and they're extremely rare. I have them here. And I'm about to donate them to the museum. That was fantastic. Besides the stereo views, which Inga said were priceless, and they're going to form part of an exhibition at the National Museum in 2013. How great is that? I had loads of photos of the English army over here in World War II. And she says these photos just don't exist because photography was largely banned. So she's taken nearly all the photos I brought with me, 75%, so about 30 images, which is quite a lot to take, to scan them in and give them back to me in the autumn. So yeah, I love the achievement, hurrah! And now I've got to go and do other things. I'm now standing in front of Klimme for those with an interest in Icelandic movies, and of course Sigur Rós fans. Klimme is the bus station here. So here we are, folks, a 20-minute walk, but I'm in front of the petrol station in Laugavega where Nautavaktin is filmed, which was shown on BBC4 recently, if any of you watched it. Excellent. Here we are. Maybe not the street you think it is. I'm on Barentstiga, and behind me is Reykjavik's famous Hallgrímskirkja, which you see from everywhere, including space. But it's a good church, and it's just gone 4 o'clock because the bells have just rung. Oh God, this time tomorrow, no, we don't think of that.
We're in Vegamot. Amelie's gone, she's just left. We met up with Jelomir, who most of you have no idea who he is. Ivar's here, he's sitting over there. Most of you have no idea who he is. Look for Ivar Olmarsson on my friends list and you'll see him. And that's it, yeah.
Walking back to the madhouse now. It's not over. It's not over until it's over. But thank you for watching and hopefully enjoying the clips from the last 6 or 7 months since I've been here. It's been fun seeing you all, sitting at your computers, because although you've been able to see me, I've also been able to see you. And frankly, what some of you have been doing whilst watching these clips is disgusting. I was quite shocked, especially from some of you. I mean, there's some I just wouldn't have expected it. But in fact, all of you at some point were doing something which should be illegal, frankly. See what Iceland has done to me.